Hello, welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today. I'm on a bit of a mission today. On a mission to beat the weather. It's forecast torrential downpours and thunderstorms and what have you this afternoon. And also to beat the clock because I've seen my daughter who's at work and I've told her I'll be there in 2 hours for a pint. So we're in the Lincolnshire, Lincolnshire, walking along Fossdyke Canal. It's absolutely glorious so far. So we're actually on our way to Lincoln. It's about 4.5 miles from where I parked. I parked at Odder on the A57 if you know the area. I was actually going to get the train from Gainsborough to Saxilby, but it's bank holiday Monday. With our wonderful value for money and reliable public transport we've got in here in the East Midlands, I thought better of it. So I drove 15 minutes or so from Gainsborough, have a nice walk into Lincoln. I say it's about 4.5 miles, so I thought I'd bring you all along with me. It's a brilliant little walk, this one. It's one of the rare ones you can do by public transport. So you can get the bus or train to Saxilby, start in Saxilby, or do it the other way around, start in Lincoln. And obviously you can complete your route by train or bus. It's actually nice to be walking somewhere flat. None of those hills to worry about. The only worries you got along here are the odd cyclist and your dog shit. Why can't people just clean dog shit up? It's fucking unbelievable, it really is. If you can't clean dog shit up, why have a dog? Makes no sense. Clean your dog shit up. But yeah, joking aside, it's lovely. It really is nice. So, you can see, it's coming into view, the cathedral and the castle. Beautiful Lincolnshire. The pantry of England. All these fields. And with that road there, that's A57. Takes you into Lincoln and obviously back that way towards Saxilby and on towards Sheffield and further afield. And we've got the canal just behind these trees. And then running parallel to the canal is the is a train line from Lincoln to Gainsborough and then onwards to Sheffield. This one comes with added bonus. I think there's 3 pubs along this towpath. We've just been past one, the Woodcocks. I'll show you that on the way back. We'll do a bit more filming on the way back. And then there's the Pie White, which is a little bit further down. And then as we get in towards Lincoln and the Brayford, there's a few pubs on there and all your chain restaurants for somewhere to eat. So yeah, perfect. Let's give it on and off thunderstorms and torrential downpours this morning, so I'm half keeping an eye on the radar, on the weather app, half keeping an eye on the sky, and touch wood. I'm going to be alright, but that looks a bit ominous, that one. So we're just underneath now the A46, which goes to Lincoln that way and onwards to Leicester that way. and your standard bridge graffiti. Cool, isn't it? Just coming into Lincoln now, well, the outskirts of Lincoln. Probably got about maybe another mile and a bit. And we're doing alright. We've got an hour before I've got to meet my daughter, and despite all the rain clouds, we've stayed dry so far. It's all good. This is where the canal finishes, over into Lincoln and the Brayford Pool. So I made it in loads of time. Cheers everyone. Right, so this is Burton Waters. They're just outside of Lincoln. Proper house envy. Proper house envy. So you got the canal on one side, and they dug it through to create this posh little oasis. So if you're big into your boatist, if you're a boatist, it's perfect for you. A couple of nice restaurants on here as well, and some amazing houses if you can afford it. So Fossdyke runs for about 11 miles. Starts over that way at Torksey, and then the Brayford Pool, where we've just been in Lincoln, and it connects the tidal Trent to the navigable Witham. It was built by Romans in about AD 120, and it's thought to be the oldest canal still in use in England. Used a lot for trade. It was a bit of a shortcut, if you like, for trade back in the day, but mainly it's used today by, especially on gorgeous days like this. You get the Spanish Armada coming down it. It's not a bad way to spend your afternoon, is it? Just chugging around on a boat. If you're into your fishing like me, it does offer some amazing fishing. It's run by Lincoln and District Angling Association, or Angling Club I think it is, and I believe they run the whole stretch, I think, from Torksey right down to the Brayford. I know you probably can't see all that because it's properly battered. That's the route we've took. So you can actually park in Saxby and do the full, I think it's 6 miles, I think it is. We've gone from here just over 4 miles, 4.5 miles. It's actually really nice to get out and do some local stuff. We're really blessed here in Lincolnshire. It's such a rich history of all sorts of stuff. It's kind of easy to miss. It's all right going to Peak District and Wales and Scotland, wherever you want to go up in the hills and stuff. But you kind of miss what's on your own doorstep, don't you? And I purposely didn't film much in Lincoln, so I've got a couple of videos planned for in the future to have a good old explore around Lincoln, because it's absolutely a beautiful city. It really is, and there's loads to go and see, loads to look at. But that's all in the future. I've got lots more local content planned for the channel, so if you want more of beautiful Lincolnshire, hit that subscribe button a hit and come and join me. Right, so I'm nearly back at the car. It's time for me to say goodbye. Thank you if you've got this far, well done as always. Please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. I shall see you again very soon.